Good night, everybody. My name is Giancarlo, and the topic of today is grammatical functions. Well, we have three different direct object, indirect object, and oblique object. Well, let's begin with the first one, which is direct object. In English grammar, it could be a noun, pronoun, and noun phrases that shows who receives the action of the verb, which means what what is the subject doing. That's the question that we must ask. What is the subject doing? Like in these examples, Diana returned the book to the library. What is Diana doing? She is returning the book to the library. So, return is the return is the verb and the book is the direct object. The book it's getting the action of the sentence. My mom took us with her to the park. That it's another example. My mom took us with her to the park. The question must be, what is my mom doing? And she's taking us with her to the park. So, took is the action, and us is the direct object. Object. And the last one is Andy invited us to lunch. What is Andy doing? He is inviting us to the lunch. Invite is the verb, is the action, and us is the direct object. Well, the second one is indirect object. An indirect object is a noun or pronoun to whom or what, or for whom what an action is complete. The question here could be what is the subject doing the action for? Yeah, I mean for whom the action is being complete. Like in these examples, John gives Steve the money. What is John doing for? John is giving the money for whom? Steve. So Steve is the indirect object. And the next one, it's Gabs made him a cake. What is Gabs doing? Gabs, it's making a cake for who? For him. So him, it's the indirect object. And the last one, Jose read Claudia the book. Jose, what is Jose doing? Jose is reading. What is Jose doing that for? Jose is reading for Claudia. So Claudia is the indirect object. And the last one, the oblique object, it's kind of the same of the indirect object, but with a slight difference. An oblique, an oblique is a noun or pronoun phrase related to the verb via a preposition. So if the beneficiary of a verb is the complement of to or for example, it is an oblique, like these examples. Frank bought a hamburger for Juan. What is Frank doing? He's buying a hamburger. For who? For Juan. It's, as you can see, it's the same question like in the indirect object, but in this in the oblique object, we have the preposition for. It could be to. I caught a fish for the cat. What I'm doing, I'm cutting a fish. For who? For the cat. So the cat is the oblique object because it has a preposition, the preposition form. And the last one, I did a present for my mom. What I'm doing a present. Present is the action. What I'm doing this for, I'm doing this for my mom. So for my mom is the oblique um, object. So that's all. That is all for today. Have a good night and thank you for watching.